Hello, guys. Welcome once again to the AFACE Family platform. Briefly, today, guys, I just want to share something with you guys. Personal development. Most often times when we hear the word personal development, for us, we feel, we are talking about you going to, do tedious activities, to acquire skills, and most times the first thing that comes to our mind is I don't even have the resources. But then, guys, from my study in education, I have been made to understand that there are three areas of your life that you need to develop, which education is actually meant to develop for you. One is cognitive domain. Cognitive domain talks about your mind, your brain, developing your brain. Then the other one talks about psychomotor. Psychomotor simply talks about developing your skills, acquiring skills, making you better and productive in terms of things that you can do. And then the third one talks about the affective domain. Affective domain talks about character, personality, building your personality. Now, guys, today I'm just going to lay emphasis on a very, very simple, but then one aspect of personal development that many of us have not really come to terms with. Most times, have you thought of it, guys, that the way we do things, the things we do, everything that comes out of us, even the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we eat, most times all of this comes from somewhere within us. Yeah, it comes from somewhere within us. And then, let me let you guys know something, guys. There is no way that there can be tangible development in a person if the mind of that person, in terms of reasoning, in terms of values, have not been properly aligned. So the emphasis I'm laying here is that when we talk about personal development, the first step or the first area that you should develop as a person is affective, which is your character. You have to develop your character. You have to develop your thought pattern, the way you think, the way you reason, the way you perceive things. You have to develop your attitude, your habits. You have to develop the way you perceive life. Yeah, that's where development starts from. Because until your mind is developed in terms of as it reflects your attitude, as it reflects the way you perceive things and life, believe me, there is no tangible physical development that may actually occur. Yeah, this is true, guys. We have to just get this into our mind and understand this. Every one of us, as a human, you cannot be the same, because change is one thing that is constant in life. What does this mean? It simply means that you must keep developing yourself. You must keep developing yourself. Funny enough, most times when we hear about personal development, with what comes to our mind is us going back to school. And many of us, we realize that we've passed the age, or that time is not available for us to go back to classroom, the rigorous classroom, to go and enroll in higher institution, like that. Many of us, we can't do that anymore. But then personal development doesn't mean you should go back to classroom. No, personal development simply means that you have to look inward. You have to look inward and take up the responsibility of redefining yourself, refining yourself from the inside. refining yourself, refining your life. Personal development simply means that now you are left on your own to decide, to choose, to enforce, to reinforce, all of those things that pertains to you. While you were growing up, your parents have done theirs, teachers have done theirs, everybody have done theirs, to develop you. But now, it is now your own turn. It is left in your hand to develop your own self. So personal development has to start with your mind. You being able to think right, you being able to reason well, you being able to understand things better, you being able to understand that your attitude, your character, your life pattern, your lifestyle, all of this is very, very important. You being able to understand that as a person, you're not just one person, you are persons. That is the reason why whenever you go to a place, they tell someone came to look for you. Some in one came to look for you. Thank you so much, guys. Just give this a thought until I come your way again. Once again, guys, thank you so much for supporting the Faith family. We love you guys so much.